Let me just say, Ms. Neily, in your view, which local or national unions have been the most problematic in terms of spreading anti-Semitic course content and indoctrinating teachers?
We're going to need more than 5 minutes. I would start with the NEA. As we talked about their annual meeting this summer, aside from their ADL vote, they were mocking, threatening, and harassing Jewish delegates. They denied a speaker the opportunity to recognize the 50th anniversary of the Jewish Affairs Caucus, and actually laughed and clapped when the death of a Holocaust survivor in Boulder was mentioned. But going back as far as 2018, annual meeting resolutions condemned U.S. aid to Israel, talking about apartheid, atrocities, and gross violations of human rights. Their handbook talks about using digital communications to educate members on anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism, and has downplayed the Holocaust targeting of Jews, framing it as just a bigger struggle. So that's really dehumanizing that. And then, of course, the Educators for Palestine Caucus. But the UFT in New York is also awful. The Portland Association of Teachers, I mean, we could be here all day, sir.
Well, listen, I agree with you, and the largest teachers union in the country, the NEA that you referenced right off the bat, is for some reason aligning itself with this hateful ideology. You referenced this summer at their annual conference, they voted to cut ties with the Anti-Defamation League's education materials on anti-Semitism and the Holocaust. You referenced the 2025 handbook omitted Jews in its description of the Holocaust and referred instead, and I want to just add a little bit to what you said by quoting, more than 12 million victims of the Holocaust from different faiths, ethnicities, races, political beliefs, genders, and gender identification, abilities/disabilities, and other targeted characteristics, end quote. You work with parents across the country. Do parents feel comfortable knowing that a union representing their children's teachers is promoting this anti-Semitic view of history?
Absolutely not, and I think that's why we've seen in places like Oakland, after the Oakland Education had their unsanctioned teach-in right following October 7th, we saw about 30 families leave the district. We are seeing students and families opt out of the public school system because they are scared, because they feel unprotected, and they feel that their teachers are inserting their opinions and this ideology into classrooms where it has no place.
Well, and as you may know, the NEA has a federal charter. And given these anti-Semitic sentiments, not to mention their other indiscretions to oppose parental rights, support CRT, keep kids out of school, would you say they're upholding the mission in their federal charter when I, again quote, to elevate the character and advance the interest of the profession of teaching, end quote?
Absolutely not. I think a federal charter is something that is a big deal. It's sacred. With great power comes great responsibility. And on every level, they have let down families, students, and stakeholders in the education system.